nothing
Yeah,
about that.
you go to a campground, they offer cable or satellite. This is where you're going to plug in.
Okay.
Cable's this side, satellite's this side. The difference is the gauge of the wire. Satellite requires a bigger gauge of wire because it's a better HD
I
signal.
don't go jamming the one in the other.
Well, they're both. Looks like they're both the same.
Does it
Outside,
say?
but everything.
Does it
Yes,
say?
cable on this
Oh,
side,
okay, cable,
satellite on this
satellite.
side.
Okay.
Okay? Pretty simple. This is where your shore cord plugs in. So that cord that was in there
Right.
plugs in just like this one does.
Right.
Okay? City water connection. You go anywhere that offers water, this is where you're going to plug in.
Okay.
Okay? Like I said, the only time you're going to use that front
Now,
tank.
they a lot of these places now are having waste where you can hook your waste right up in.
You can do that. But
They-
I would
they
not
don't
do
give
not
you-
leave your valves open.
No, I mean, but where you can dump them right there
Yep.
at the campgrounds.
Oh, so when you're there camping, you don't leave your valve open.
No.
You should, and
Because
then,
that black water
But then
can
you can
still
drain
end
it
up-
right before
Yeah.
you leave.
So you hit the button. It says 2/3 full. You just come out and pull it. It empties and you close it.
Close it.
Right.
Okay.
It's convenient to not have
but
to
I mean,
close
did
it
they
up.
give you a hose for that, or we?
You have to buy
You'll
one.
have to buy that.
Yeah.
But we have them here.
Okay.
The convenience is of that is having a full hookup on your site, so you don't have to close this up. Take it up to the dump station,
Right.
Right.
dump it, and then bring it back and set it
So
up.
when
on
we're at the
site.
campground and they got the thing comes on, we got the hose, and we have it
They
keep
don't
that
give
black
you the- they
tank
don't have a hose
closed
at them kind of
until we're
sites
ready
usually,
to
do
empty
they?
it, or
That's
until
right.
the inside
inside,
says.
you just says it hits
if
about
it says-
2/3. Just pull it, let it empty, close
and
it
just
back
close
up.
it back up. Okay.
Your
What would
gray
be-
tank you can leave open, but make
Okay.
sure when you go to empty your black tank that you close that gray tank before. Because same thing, you don't.
What
want
would be the
any-
reason that you wouldn't want to leave the black tank open up?
Because then that black water, if something gets clogged in your pipe, that black water is going to end up in your gray tank.
I got ya.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's what you're trying to avoid at all costs, is that black water getting into your other tank.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So if they offer city water, if the campground offers water, this is where you're going to plug in. The only time you're going to use that tank up front is when there is no water
Okay.
available.
It's a good thing you told us.
And I
about
want to
that, not
say
leaving that open.
it's like a 40 or a 45 gallon tank that's on this
Okay.
thing, your fresh water tank. It's a good sized tank.
You got to remember that if they do offer the hookup, don't leave it open.
Right.
Well, she's got the video, so
Okay.
she
I
can
guess
just go
I'm
right
gonna
back
be,
to
We're
it.
going to be looking them over. Right?
The way you're going to do that, you just put your garden hose on there and thread it on. Pretty
Okay.
simple. This one works the same way. Okay?
Okay.
This here is your black water, your black tank flush. Okay? So you empty your black tank. Okay? You're done for the trip. Empty your black tank, close your handles. Most dump stations have a hose there. It says not for drinking water. Okay?
Right.
That's the hose you hook up here.
Okay.
There's a spinner in the top of that tank that spins when you put pressure to this, and it shoots into the corners and cleans off the sensors.
But you don't leave it open.
No, you pressurize it. You'll hear it start sloshing around, and then just open it up and leave it open until you get nothing but clear water coming out.
Oh, okay.
Then you get clear water. Shut this pressure off. Let that finish draining. Close it and go on. You're
Okay.
on your way to your next destination.
Huh?
Good place to store your sewer hoses is going to be right here in your bumper. Okay? That way those sewer hoses never have to come inside your coach or in any
Okay.
of your storages.
Okay.
So both sides pull out, so it doesn't matter which side you put it in. Okay? But it's a good place to put it. Okay? You do have a roof ladder on this.
Okay.
You do have a 100% walkable roof, so you can get up there and walk around. Okay? You're not to travel with anything up there. You're not to store anything up there. Okay? It's for your inspection purposes only. Okay? Your slide out has a slide topper on it. So a lot of stuff, there won't be much that gets on top of your slide out. Okay?
So should you check on top of that?
No, because as soon as you roll it in,
It's gonna
it's
all
gonna
fall
roll
off.
in. It's just gonna fall right off of it.
Okay,
anyways.
okay, so you don't even-
If you're out and really windy and there's leaves and stuff blowing around all over the place, then peek in the side there and make sure that a bunch of debris didn't make it in the side.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
But other than that, as soon as you roll that in, everything that's on
gonna
top of that's
fall
just gonna
right
roll
off.
right off.
Okay.
So nothing to worry about there. You're gonna want to check the roof seals on this at least twice a year. More often if you can. Okay. So the ladder is a good way to do that. What you're looking for is cracks or pits, any kind of holes in any of the roof seals up there. Okay.
Okay.
If you find any, get it taken care of immediately. Do not wait. Okay. Because when water gets in these coaches, it's next to impossible to get them right again. Okay. So you need to stay on it. Manufacturer recommends every 90 days. I recommend you do it more
Every
often.
60 days.
You know, If you can do it once a month, you're just ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. You're always watching, and it's preventative maintenance. So it's just going to make less repairs that you got to do.
So what you could do is you could go up there now, see what it looks like, and then if you see anything that looks funny.
Well, you're looking for cracks and pits and holes. I mean, that's
So
what you're looking for.
you just come to you and
You can
you
come
sell
to
the
us.
stuff,
Yes,
and
we
then
do.
you got the stuff that
If you want to
you
do
recommend.
it yourself, we sell the right stuff to where you can do it yourself.
Right.
Or you can bring it to us and we'll do it for you.
Now, when it's under warranty, you would have to do it.
No, that's not warranty.
Nope, that's regular maintenance.
Okay.
So I don't think I'm on 99% sure that's not covered by warranty.
Okay,
That you
but I
want-
mean, it doesn't void any warranty.
No, are you kidding? No. No, that just reinforces that and you're taking care of your coach.
Okay.
Which means you're going to have to make less warranty claims. So that's going
Right.
to make the factory happier.
Right.
Okay.
The best thing is to have the documentation.
So you go up
Yeah.
there and you see that the
You see
caulking's
pits
pulling
and
away.
You won't
So
see
do
it
you
pull
have-
away.
Okay, you won't. So
very
you just
rarely.
cover over the top of what's there.
Pretty
do you-
much, yeah.
Okay,
You got to clean what's there.
Right.
So it
but you
The
just
new
put
stuff
some new
over the
stuff
top
on
of it,
over
yeah.
the top. Don't try to remove the old
the stuff that's no. After 3-4 years or whatever, when it gets built up real high, then you have to remove
Okay.
it. Okay. Now what's nice about the product that goes on a roof is it's self-leveling. So even if you are terrible at caulking, you can get up there and goop it on, come back 15 minutes later, and it's going to look like the factory did it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, which is kind of nice. This is your hot water tank. Okay.
Okay.
This is a main switch for your electric. It can be in the on position at all times because you have a switch inside as well.
Okay.
Okay, but if you're ever out of warranty and you're doing work on it, make sure you shut that switch off, okay? Because you will get electrocuted. I
Okay.
promise you. Okay. This is your drain plug. It goes in the bottom down here. Okay. I'm going to put it back in there before you leave. Okay. This is also an anode rod. What anode rods do, there's a steel rod that runs down the center of this. Okay. It's got a protective coating on it. What anode rods do is if you go to a campground that has well water and it's got really hard water, all them contaminants are going to attack this rod instead of your tank.
Okay.
Okay. Which is going to save your tank
Right.
over time. Okay. When 75% of this outer coating is gone, it's time to replace it. On average, every couple of years. Okay.
Okay.
Depending. If you camp every weekend, it's going to go a lot faster.
Right.
If you don't, if you camp 2-3 times, it might last you 5 years.
And that's
okay.
for the water,
hot water tank.
the hot water.
Yep.
tank.
This is also your drain. Okay. We sell these here. These are
Okay.
$15. I was telling you earlier, $600 to $800 for this tank. So check this often.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It'll save you a lot of issues.
Now, can you clean that or
I would leave it.
leave it?
Leave it alone.
Okay, leave it alone.
Because
and just when it
because
gets
what,
bad,
if you clean it,
change it.
you're just taking off more of that protective coating
Right.
that's protecting your tank.
Right.
Okay.
So just it's gonna get all pitty and look like crap.
Yeah.
Just leave it look like crap. Okay, it's
Yep.
it's doing what it's supposed to do. There are 2 reset switches here as well. Okay, those reset switches. There's a fault light, and I'm going to go over all this when we get inside.
Okay.
There's a fault light in there, so when you turn on your hot water tank, say you're camping a week, 3 days in, that fault light comes on. That fault light comes on. You're going to shut the power off to it. Not here. Inside, whatever side you're using, the gas or electric, because this runs on gas or electric.
Okay.
And you're just going to come out here and
Oh.
push these.
Okay, so one resets for gas, one resets
No,
for electric.
they're 2 different limit switches. One's a high flame and the other's a high temperature.
He
Okay.
just lost me. Did he lose you?
There,
Bill?
he was asking if one of these resets were for the electric and one of them was for the gas. The answer
No.
is no. They're
Okay.
just
They're just-
if it overheats, one will pop.
right.
If
and
the
then you
flame's
gotta
too
go-
high, one will pop.
Pop.
Okay, so that's what
Yeah,
those
yeah.
do.
Okay.
That's
regardless of what kind of power.
And explain a
you're
little bit
using.
more to you. So
Mhm.
okay, good. I always recommend that if you're done camping, you know you're not going to camp for a week or 2, remove this plug. Okay, take it out. Do not
Remove
leave
what plug? This? Oh,
yes.
okay.
This
Okay.
just 1 1/16 socket. Okay, that's why I said
Oh,
loud,
it has to be more than
hand tight and a quarter turn.
Hand tight and quarter turn.
Okay, but 1 1/16 socket. That's why I said it loud and clear, so you can hear it on your video
Yep.
later. Okay.
What?
If the train don't drown it out.
Yeah.
Reason why you're going to want to pull this out if you're not going to use it for a little while is if you leave water in that thing, the water will stink. It starts to stink over time.
Yeah.
Okay. I did this once. Took a kid camping with me. She took a shower, and now she won't go camping with me because the water smelled worse than she did. And she said, "I'm done. I'm not camping."
So basically, the water would just drain right out of
Yeah,
the thing.
and everything in here is safe to get wet. Okay,
Okay.
so the water will just drain right out here.
Okay.
It's not going to hurt anything.
Okay.
Okay? And the way you're going to close this or open it, you're just going to push that through,
Hey,
pull
you
it
gotta
out,
remember that
twist
drain
and lock.
head ain't
Okay?
in.
I'm going to
when
put
we
it
go.
back
yeah.
in before
Oh,
you
Well, I
you
mean,
are?
for
Okay.
us though, I
Oh,
mean,
since that water's empty, it
Right,
doesn't hurt
right,
to have it
right.
in.
Okay, so I'm going to put
So
it back.
you can drain it and then put it back in.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, you're going to want to pull it out and leave it out.
Leave it out.
Okay. This here is the access panel for your refrigerator. When your warranty's up, should anything go wrong with your refrigerator, most of your serviceable parts are behind this panel.
Okay.
Your pilot light, your control board, everything's back here.
Okay.
Okay. This tube here is a condensate drain for the inside. Okay.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
get condensation inside the refrigerator, it drains outside. Shouldn't leave any puddles in the bottom of the fridge. Okay. You have a full-size spare on this as well. Okay. We checked it for pressure. Everything's good. This came from the factory mounted on the bumper. It is the only thing you're allowed to mount on the bumper. You are not allowed to mount a bike rack, nothing else. If you
Okay.
do, you decide, I'm not going to listen to Jay, you could void your chassis warranty.
Okay.
Okay? So don't do it. If you want a bicycle, you have a truck. Throw them in the back of your
Right,
truck.
right.
Another option is they sell ladder racks, bicycle
Oh.
racks, to go on your ladder. So it's not on your bumper.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
The bumper's not real thick. They don't want things bouncing around. This is okay because it came that way.
Right.
But anything else could void your chassis warranty. There's a sticker inside that reminds you.
Okay.
This is also pre-wired for a Furrion backup camera.
which we have one in the truck right now.
Okay,
See,
that's only going to be for your truck. It's not going to work on this. Unless you bought the actual
We
Furrion
bought-
camera
yeah,
for
we bought
this.
the-
If you bought
yeah.
that, then
You did buy the Furrion, the right one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
are you installing it or are we?
I don't
hope-
know.